hi everyone. Hi everyone. Sweet. You can do like you can take photos on videos.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we took a stroll around some places in downtown Boston. Stay tuned for our fun adventure and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Our first destination was Castle Island on Pleasure Bay. There we saw Fort Independence, however we could not take a tour due to COVID. Fort Independence is one of the oldest forts of English origin in the U.S. The castle was placed there in 1634 and it was replaced in 1692. It was then renamed Castle William. It was abandoned by the British during the Revolution and named Fort Independence soon thereafter. The existing structure was built between 1833 and 1851. There are also many other things to see here at Pleasure Bay. We are able to see many boats as well as planes take off and land. It is a very nice park and we had a really good time. The next place we went was Faneuil Hall. It was actually recommended by someone I know that is from Boston. This little market was so cool. It had shops and stores around the outside perimeters. The building in the middle had all kinds of food from Chinese to seafood to smoothies. In 1742, Peter Faneuil, Boston's wealthiest merchant, built the hall as a gift to Boston. It is where the colonists first protested the Sugar Act in 1764. It also hosted many Sons of Liberty meetings. In 1826, it was expanded with Quincy Market. The Bostonians then pushed the waterfront back to where it is today to have more land. It was then expanded again and updated in 1976 to what it looks like today. Next, we walked a little bit of the Freedom Trail. It is a 2.5-mile trail that passes by 16 locations significant to U.S. history. We passed by the old State House, which is now a subway station. In front of that is where the Boston Massacre occurred. The massacre was on March 5, 1770. A mob formed around a British sentry and they verbally abused him. 7 more soldiers led by Captain Thomas Preston arrived and 1 soldier fired without orders. The gunfire killed 3 people and wounded 8 others, 2 of which died later from injuries. We also passed by the Old South Meeting House. It was stated that it was open, however, it was not. Over 5,000 colonists gathered here on December 16, 1773 to organize the Boston Tea Party. This memorial is dedicated to the 1840s Irish famine that happened. City Hall was home to the City Council from 1865 to 1969. The Boston Latin School operated here from 1704 to 1748. It was on the same street until 1844. Ben Franklin attended this school. King's Chapel Burying Ground is the oldest burial ground in the city, established in 1630. William Dawes, see the Concord video, is buried here, along with Elizabeth Payne, who was the inspiration of the Scarlet Letter, and John Winthrop, the first Puritan governor of Massachusetts. The next and last place we visited was the Bunker Hill Monument. On June 17, 1775, New England soldiers faced the British for the first time at the Battle of Bunker Hill. British soldiers claimed the field. 2,400 British soldiers engaged and 1,000 were wounded or killed. 50 years after the battle, Marquis de Lafayette set the cornerstone for the monument in memory of the Battle of Bunker Hill. You can actually go up in the monument and visit the visitor center, but it was all closed due to COVID. There's a deep, rich history here in Boston. I have never been somewhere so rich in history before. I really enjoyed my time in Boston, and I hope to go back someday when things are actually open.